Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning. It is still chilly out there, but we're starting to see a difference coming up in the next couple of days. And here we are doing our Tuesday morning forecast sponsored by HB Neal Construction. Here we are starting to see on the last 6 hours of satellite and radar, we're just really seeing that cloud cover starting to come back into the region. Lots of sun the last couple of days, but here we are starting to see that cloud cover coming in, just showing us that pattern is changing just a little bit, sponsored by Switch Electric. Here we are looking at the current temperatures. Again, it has still been chilly, even though it's going to start getting warmer the next couple of days. You can see further to the north into the upper 20s, down towards the coast. Look at Galveston almost at 50 degrees. What a big temperature difference we're talking about. Upper 20s down to 50 degrees here locally in Beaumont, 36. Houston a little bit warmer at 45, and Lake Charles and Lafayette into the low 30s as well too. And if you look at the temperature difference, thanks to Do Good Credit Union, you can see that we're anywhere from 6 up to 10 degrees warmer, especially down towards Galveston and Lake Jackson. 15 to 16 degrees warmer. That's just because the winds are starting to change out of the east, and then we'll start changing out of the south throughout the day today. Some more cloud cover and more warmer weather is on the way. I'm sure we're going to start seeing the foggy-like conditions start coming back later on tonight, especially the next couple of days as that warm weather continues. Outdoor and construction forecast sponsored by Modern Concrete Material. It's not going to be the prettiest day in the world by any means, but no rain is in the forecast. We don't start seeing that light rain move in until really coming in on Wednesday morning, and then some rounds also on Thursday, but nothing heavy the next couple of days. But today, no issues at all with the outdoor construction forecast, mainly just seeing the clouds moving in. Start out chilly this morning in the 30s, and then we warm up into the upper 50s to low 60s this afternoon. Here we are looking at our upper level flow, sponsored by Neutron Electrical Services. Notice the biggest thing that we're seeing really throughout the day today going to be changing more so out of the west, bringing in more of that moisture from the Pacific. That is just more warm, moist air. But we do have some changes coming up as we get into Thursday afternoon into Thursday evening. Our next cold front moves into the region. So that means the weekend looks pretty good, right? No, unfortunately, this is a pretty quick cool down. This is going to make us somewhat kind of chilly on Friday. Highs into the low to mid 60s. Highs in the low to mid 60s coming up on Friday. But all that changes once we get back into Saturday and Sunday. Notice a high pressure ridge starts building into Mexico. This is going to bring more drier, more warm, moist air into our region, flows back out of the southwest. This is just going to keep us really kind of into the muggy temperatures, and we rebound very quickly Saturday and Sunday with those temperatures getting into the mid to upper 70s. By Sunday, could get pretty close to 80 degrees. And here we are. If we actually put that in motion here, looking at the high temperatures the next 5 to 7 days. 62 is the high today. Then we start getting into the 70s tomorrow on Wednesday. 77 on Thursday. Quick cool down coming up on Friday into the low to mid 60s. Could get pretty close to the upper 60s for some. And then look how fast we get back into the upper 70s by this weekend. Close to 80 degrees on Sunday and Monday. That's the week of Christmas next week. We'll even talk about how warm it could be for Christmas coming up here in a minute as well too. Rainfall outlook, again, we've got that light rain that's going to be moving in on Wednesday morning, kind of lasting off and on throughout the day on Wednesday. Not a complete washout, but the rainfall totals will be on the lighter side. And another small round moves in on Thursday when that front moves through our region. We cool down a little bit on Friday, warm back up this weekend with just 10 to 20% coverage possible as we get into the weekend. We have the moisture, so we can have some pop-up showers this weekend. Futurecast, the biggest thing that we're going to see today is really the cloud cover kind of move into the region. But as we get into Wednesday morning, there's that light rain potential moving into our region. Again, rainfall amounts are on the lower side, but it's kind of just a little bit of disruptions, right? Have the moisture, have the rain. Not the prettiest day coming up on Wednesday. And this will continue off and on throughout the day, and then another round of light showers moves in on Thursday ahead of that cold front that moves through our region. Cold front will move through really the late afternoon, getting into the evening time hours on Thursday. Once that moves through, we'll lose the cloud cover, we'll lose all that rain, setting the stage for a really nice Friday setting up. It's going to be cooler on Friday into the 60s, but again, we rebound quickly back into the upper 70s on this weekend. But let's talk about today. Temperatures mainly going to be stuck into the upper 50s to low 60s. Lots of cloud cover later on this afternoon. This is thanks to our sponsor of Dana Simmons Real Estate Team. Overnight tonight, it is definitely a lot warmer than what it has been the last couple of nights and mornings. Mainly going to be into the 40s and 50s. Down towards the coast like Galveston will be into the 50s, into the low 60s. Here we are with our 7-day forecast for Southeast Texas. Lots of cloud cover the next couple of days. Cold front comes through on Thursday, and it's just a quick one because it cools us down on Friday, and then we're back back into the upper 70s for this weekend. 77 Saturday, close to 80 degrees on Sunday and Monday. And if you look for Southwest Louisiana, same thing as well too. Lots of cloud cover moving in. Some rain chances move in Wednesday and Thursday. Then we have a quick cool down on Friday. Friday night football looks really great, but this weekend definitely does not feel like Christmas-like weather. And this also does bring us to the temperature outlook for the week of Christmas and the day of Christmas. We've been kind of talking about it. Unfortunately, there is not going to be a white Christmas for a majority of the United States. And here locally, here in Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana, kind of what we're seeing the next couple of days and this weekend could be a telltale sign of what we'll be dealing with on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, likely going to be into the 70s. Maybe we get some changes. Maybe we get a quick cold front, cool us down a little bit. But as of right now, looks pretty warm coming in on Christmas. Good time to go download the free Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app. It has a lot of cool notifications and features. If you have not yet, please go download the app. Lots of hard work put into this. And again, it is free. Lots of cool stuff. So if you have not yet, please go download it. But other than that, y'all have a wonderful Tuesday. Enjoy the last day of the 60s because we definitely start warming up fairly quickly. We got a cool down on Friday, and then it's back to the upper 70s once again this weekend and likely all of next week. So y'all have a good Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see y'all again tomorrow morning.